Hi, friends. Welcome in to the Delaware Hockey Network, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. Father Judge fans, Salesianum fans, and that bear in the front row at the Haverford Skatium, awaiting the Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League PCL Division Championship tilt, pitting the Father Judge Crusaders against Salesianum, who look to cap an undefeated ICSHL season. The Crusaders, though, after ending Cardinal O'Hara's streak of 6 PCL championship appearances, looking to end Salesianum's 16-game tear through ICSHL play here tonight. James Witherite once again joining you here on the Delaware Hockey Network airwaves from Philadelphia's main line, a neutral site meeting between Father Judge and Salesianum, their 4th meeting this season. Salesianum has won all 3 to this point. As far as PCL championships go, though, it's a different story altogether. As in the past 8 years, the Sals have only accounted for 1 divisional championship. That was in 2021 when they defeated Cardinal O'Hara. Father Judge victorious in 2015 and 2020. Cardinal O'Hara, the mainstay over the last 6 seasons, with titles in 2017, 18, 19, and 22, saw their hopes for a 5th title in 7 years dashed on Monday night when the Crusaders defeated them 5-4 in overtime to earn the right to play Salesianum here tonight. Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League coverage on the Delaware Hockey Network is brought to you by our presenting sponsor, the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. If you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know just how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate the complex world of workers' compensation and personal injury. The Law Office of Long and Greenberg will guide you through every step of the process, from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. Call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-LONG to schedule a free consultation. That's 302-466-LONG. Looking back at Monday's semifinal game, Father Judge in that 5-4 victory, led by Anthony Casper with a hat trick. Gavin Amlung recording the other 2 Crusader goals on the game. Salesianum got a free pass to the championship tilt after the number 4 seed Roman Catholic Cahillites withdrew from competition in the middle of last week, surrendering both their final regular season game and the playoff semifinal. Salesianum will move left to right in opening period play. In their home white sweaters, the Father Judge Crusaders in their Columbia blue kits, backstopped by David Marcelino, moving right to left. White numbers on the back, blue numbers on white sleeves, red trim, black helmets and pants. David Marcelino with an .826 save percentage in playoff competition and a .377 goals against average. As expected, it's Michael Manzi between the pipes for Salesianum. And we are set to go on opening period play. This first period brought to you by First State Ice Hockey, committed to building the next generation of youth hockey players in and around Delaware. under the philosophy of one state, one goal. Learn more about their classes, their clinics, and their growing summer tournament program by visiting firststateicehockey.com. Face-off comes to the left of Michael Manzi. After he records a save on the initial shot of the game. Nick LeBuono comes barreling up the right wing boards for Salesianum, circling behind the cage. He set up Logan Morady at the left point. The pass low, handled by Kinsler under duress. That sets up a long shot from Eamon Schofield at center point. It's tipped into the near corner, handled by Kinsler off the save. Centering feed, LeBuono canceled out net front, and Marcelino freezes a puck for a pause and play, 56 seconds into the first period. Matt Bellepede and George Whitfield exchanging words net front as the officials intervene. There's our 412 communications score bug for you in the upper left-hand corner of your monitor, and the face-off comes to Marcelino's right. Second line centers meet Moser and Albert. Quick shot off the draw from Stanley Stosh-Tashinsky. Frozen by David Marcelino again. That takes 3 seconds off the clock, and Albert and Moser will line up for another draw. Albert again with the win. DeMasters leaves the puck to Pacitti. It's backhanded by Albert. In behind the cage to Leighton DeMasters, taken away from him by Moser, who had an assist in Judge's 5-4 win over O'Hara on Monday night. The centering pass to Bobby Catallo was broken up. Albert pushes play back as far as the Judge blue line. Carlos Roland works the puck up the far boards deep into Sal's territory, where Grayson Betterly gets tied up by Moser. Moser, outnumbered, working below the goal to the near corner, was separated from the puck. It's tied up yet just above the corner boards. Catallo recovers. Anthony Casper offering some aid, but the puck is stripped from him. A danger in the Salesianum zone for sure after his 3-goal performance on Monday. DeMasters couldn't stay on side for the Albert entry on a 2-on-2. This whistle dead by Brian Danish, one of our lines people today, with Colin Donegan, Ryan Farrell, and Josh Baer, the referees for this game. Some good-hearted ribbing from the Crusader faithful, a chant of "You can't do that." Also filed in the "You can't do that" department, an icing against Father Judge, and Salesianum gains an attacking zone faceoff. A Bob Adams appearance in the press box tonight on behalf of the Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League. Wearing the Shutterbug hat tonight as well. We always look forward to Bob's terrific hockey photography. McDevitt off the centering pass from Miller couldn't maintain the puck inside the Salesianum line. McDevitt regains at center, wrists it hard behind the Sal's goal, where it was steadied by Manzi. Nate Bellepede failed to clear. McDevitt broke up the breakout. Joey Pietropaulo has time and space now. Petey tries to saucer it ahead to Michael Massey. He gained contact of the puck beyond center, canceling out the icing, but Sean Miller raced it down for Judge. Massey and Miller tied up yet in the near corner. Puck scoots up the far side, and back it'll come into Salesianum's attacking zone with 14:02 to go in the first period of a 0-0 championship hockey game. And we'll see what Salesianum's fourth line has to offer. Braden Graham lost in the face-off circle to Devine. Graham flanked by Farrell and Kozink. Not a shot on goal from the near half wall. It was over the crossbar. Off the stick of it appeared Farrell and into the glove of Marcelino for another pause. Matt Devine wins the near circle faceoff. This puck is launched in by Colin Myers from center. Farrell recovers, but under heavy forechecking pressure, he's knocked down by Sherwin. Graham into a 1-on-3. Dumps the puck into the far corner of the judge zone. He and Connector tied up in the corner. Kozink maintains, leaves the puck to Logan Morady, whose one-timer from the right point ends up in Marcelino's glove again. If you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate hearings and appeals. That trusted representative by your side is the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. Call them at 302-466-LONG to schedule a free consultation. That's 302-466-LONG. Gianni Pacitti, pressured by Howell, worked the puck out of his own zone across ice to Nick LeBuono, but he was tied up by Amlung. Connect clears this the other direction, but beyond the reach of Howell. Grayson Betterly with a D-zone turnover. That set up a net front chance for Colin Howell, but Manzi with the textbook pad save keeps Judge scoreless to this point. Kinsler back the other way, crashing the low slot. Couldn't get past Gavin Amlung. Whitfield gains the loose puck, can't clear it off the far boards. Pacitti protected the point momentarily. A Smarin check sent play back into the neutral zone. Howell backhands the puck as far as center. Recovered by LeBuono. Tipped by Bramble into the path of Albert. He's stood up just above the line by Amlung. Albert drawn back to center. Rolls the puck behind the Judge goal. Amlung fails to slam it clear the other way. Puck skittered to a halt in the far corner of his own zone with 5 minutes elapsed in the first period. Race on for it now up ice. Moser got there in time, but pressure from Astern in the form of Nate Bellepede took away his chance. This is an icing against Salesianum, and here the best scoring chance of the game from Father Judge. Off the D-zone turnover, saw Michael Manzi, who's been stellar all year long for Salesianum, having the last word. 5 minutes and 15 seconds have gone by in this first of 3 17-minute periods. There will be a proper intermission following the second. DeMasters to Albert. Pressure at the blue line forced Albert to work the puck low to Bramble. And in workmanlike fashion, Salesianum gains center before a dump and change. Zachary Michel to Catallo. He tried to saucer the puck ahead to Moser up the far wall. It was nearly gloved down by Nate Bellepede at center, but Moser persevered. His momentum carried him to the near corner, where DeMasters awaited for Salesianum to steal the puck again. Some fresh legs on for the Sals. Breakout pass tipped offline by Roland. Chased by Massey below the goal, but he was surrounded by a sea of Columbia blue. So back come the Crusaders the other direction. Colin Walsh, the intended recipient of a cross-ice pass, overskated the puck. Joey Pietropaulo the other way, chips it up the far dashers beyond the reach of Mallon, but Mallon stayed with the play and the puck, nearly got it out with some help from Miller, but Morady kept the right point airtight for the Sals. On the opposite side, Eamon Schofield stick handles through traffic. He gets the puck back in the slot from Liam Bell. A stick check denies him. That shot from Morady that followed rang off the crossbar, bounced high. And the rebound is ultimately cleared out by Michael Fontaine. Up the far boards, leading to Walsh. Centering pass and a hard shot down the pipe for McDevitt, waffle boarded to the near corner by Michael Manzi with 7 minutes gone in this scoreless first period from the Skatium. Fontaine, centering pass, McDevitt. Play is whistled dead by Ryan Farrell as the Salesianum net was dislodged. 9 minutes and 41 seconds to go in the first period. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Connect at center, slams the puck back into the Salesianum zone after the boys in white won the D-zone draw. Pacitti cannot clear. Amlung holds. Shot from the right point, blocked down in traffic. The puck is loose in the mid slot. It comes back to Amlung off the stick of Sherwin. Blocked shot was kept high in the zone. Farrell didn't gain center before dumping the puck in, and this will come back an icing with 9 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the first period, and no score on the main line. Devine and Bellepede took the draw to the right of Michael Manzi. Devine on the re-entry. Found Sherwin on a drop pass. Michael Manzi again with the textbook save and the freeze. Another look at it. Owen Sherwin with time and space at the top of the left circle off the Devine setup. Here Myers skies one into the rafters after his shot off yet another Matthew Devine face-off win. And we'll try again at the same place. Amlung from distance. Shot blocked in a congested slot. Lebuono brings the puck down. He angles to the near wall beyond center. Dumps the puck into the near corner. He and Connect converge. Lebuono staying with the play, but Kevin Connect, the junior, after delivering that heavy hit, comes back the other direction. Kinsler could not protect. Connect pushes play across the neutral zone. Recovering for Salesianum was Nate Bellepede at his line. Kinsler touch pass to the big brother Matt Bellepede. Back to Kinsler it comes, rolled behind the cage. Bellepede centering pass, nobody home. Devine intercepts the puck but fails to clear. Matt Bellepede off his skate, corrals the puck 45 feet out from the line. Tries to pile drive his way back up the near boards, but he's double teamed in the corner by both Connect and Devine. Stripped of the puck from there. Amlung failed to clear. Lebuono swatted at the puck but couldn't bring it down. That opens the door for Sherwin, but his advance through neutral territory will be nullified. Play offside with 7 minutes and 45 seconds to go in a scoreless opening period. It's been back and forth. Father Judge controlling the momentum here early, but they've got absolutely nothing to show for it, thanks to the heavy lifting of senior netminder Michael Manzi. The Casper shot off the entry missed the near post by maybe a couple inches. Schofield lays a hip on Moser in the far corner. Puck recovered by Catallo. He's taken off his feet. Casper off the centering pass was double teamed, couldn't get a clean shot away. Roland to Casper. The dump and chase goes the way of Salesianum's Logan Morady. The Mars man advances the puck up the center. Albert, sandwiched by a pair of Crusaders, stayed with the play, nearly lost the pass. Stashtashinsky on the doorstep gives Salesianum the early lead. And the man. With the game-opening goal. And it was Leighton DeMasters with the net front setup from below the cage. To give Salesianum their first. And to give Stosh Jashinsky his first postseason goal. Net was ruled off. So the face-off came to Manzi's right. Here the shot from Pietro Paolo ends up in Marcelino's glove. And a look at the particulars for the first Salesianum goal. Tashinsky from DeMasters and Albert at exactly the 10-minute mark of the first period. Howell to Whitfield as Father Judge tries to even the score. Howell's shot from the mid-slot was blocked. Liam Bell stick handles for space, cross-ice pass, Joey Pietro Paolo. Met by Devin Mallon high in the zone. Rolls the puck low. Pacitti leaves it to Bell. In the near corner, he's hassled by Smarin. Pacitti again from the left point. Works the puck low. Mallon gives it away. Bellopede, give and go. Yes, sir! Salesianum's got two. Matt Bellopede walks toward the cage after dishing the puck to Joey Pietro Paolo behind. At 11:07 into the first period. Salesianum's made this 2-0. Two goals in 67 seconds. And an offside entry stunts the Sal's attempts to get a third rapid-fire tally. Here's the Judge counterattack after holding their ground, and it's Colin Walsh bulldozing up the right wing boards to give Father Judge their first of the championship game. It came from Gavin Amlung up the right wing wall. All of 20, not even 20 seconds after Salesianum's second. And the Sal's lead is now cut in half. Walsh from Amlung at 11:21. The tally on the Father Judge goal. And an icing against the Crusaders. Opens the door for Salesianum to try to extend their lead back to a pair. Myers and Morady race down the puck. Centering feed to Matt Devine. Foiled again by the left-handed glove of Michael Manzi with 5 minutes and a couple ticks to go in opening period play. Here it is again as action resumes to Manzi's right. Michel could not hold Tuschinski in. Devine protected the zone. Now the Sal's clear. Morady forced back in after DeMasters was slowed up. Leaves the puck to Schofield. This is lofted to center, recovered by Roland, thrown in from distance, stick down by Manzi. 4.5 to go in opening period play. A D-zone giveaway from Schofield leads to a shot, and this is held on to by Michael Manzi for another break in the action. There is nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides that are sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware. Open Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch or to place a catering order. Visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. Liam Bell cleared the crossbar. Follow-up chance in the mid-slot was stick-checked offline. This puck was lofted over the center Skatium logo into the glove of Manzi for another break in the action. With 3:56 to go in a rather eventful and high-energy first period. Moser, second-line center for Father Judge. Massey, third-line center for Salesianum, met to the right of Manzi. Massey found Bell. Those two and Joey Pietropaulo. They've managed quite some momentum in the closing weeks of the regular season. On Friday against Cardinal O'Hara, Liam Bell finding the back of the net once. Leighton Masters, who set up Stosh Tuschinski on the opening goal of the game, had two of his own. Tuschinski had one as well. And Braden Graham looked like he fell over the blade of a Judge stick as he tried to crash the net off the face-off win. No call from Ryan Farrell, so play continues on unabated, and Nate Bellapede finds Farrell to Graham up the near wall. Graham dipsy-doodles past Catallo, who wants a call. Pleading his case to Brian Danish won't do him any good, though, because a linesperson can't call a minor. This is an icing with 3:05 to go in opening period play. Salesianum up 2-1, and special greetings and salutations to all of you joining us here on the Delaware Hockey Network. A record audience tuning in worldwide for high school hockey coverage here on the DHN. And we are tickled pink to have each and every one of you here along for the ride from wherever you may be for this All Oblates of St. Francis de Sales Philadelphia Catholic League Final. Roland to Michel. Whitfield could not find Smarin on the breakout. Howell, offering aid, walks the puck to the Sal's blue line before Labuono takes it away. Back to Roland, the other three. Deep in Judge territory, 2 minutes, 22 seconds to go. In the first period of a 2-1 hockey game, Salesianum with the lead. Michel backhands the puck away from Lebuono. Roland lost his footing. Lebuono, the scrappy sophomore, pounces, but he couldn't set up Bramble at the left point. Kinsler lumbers back on side, as does Bellepede. They're going to head off for a change. Toshinsky tried to bring in a failed breakout. Schofield recovers inside his own line. His long shot was off target, waffle boarded into the far corner glass by David Marcelino. 90 seconds to go in the first period. McDevitt tries to lead a 2-on-2 up the right dots for Judge. Shot was stick checked off target by the back checking Eamon Schofield. And an icing against Salesianum will send them back into their own end with 80 seconds remaining in opening period play. No strains of Lady of Spain to be had here at the Skatium on this Wednesday evening. Although in this grand old barn, which is like stepping back into the 1970s, it certainly would be fitting. Final minute of play in the first period. McDevitt puts on the brakes at the left dot. His shot paddled aside by Manzi to the corner, where a two-a-side pile-up contests the rebound, and hotly so. Miller holds the point. Cross ice pass. Mallon's shot was tipped behind the cage. Follow-up chance on the doorstep. McDevitt no dice. Toshinsky back the other way. Skates beyond center. He and DeMasters attacking together, but outnumbered. Drop pass was intended for DeMasters, but Toshinsky lost the zone in the midst of a change. Pacitti floats it back in behind the Judge goal. 20 seconds to go in opening period competition. Sherwin's breakout disrupted by a heavy Salesianum forecheck. Liam Bell swats the puck behind the net again. Marcelino steadies. Miller can't carom it clear as Grayson Betterly holds the right point. Betterly wearing 21. His older brother Will, in his time with Salesianum, wore 31. And a last-second shot from Liam Bell goes right into Marcelino's glove as the horn sounds. First period's in the books. It's 2-1 Salesianum over Father Judge. This is the Delaware Hockey Network, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area, and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you so much, Norm Borg. And thank you to all of you joining us on the Delaware Hockey Network, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. 17 minutes gone in this Inter-County Scholastic Hockey League Championship game. Michael Manzi, absolute aces for the Sal's in the first period, met by the jeers of the Father Judge faithful, unfettered as can be. as he backstopped Salesianum to a 2-1 first intermission lead. Period number 2, brought to you by the Hooper family, longtime supporters of University of Delaware hockey and of tonight's coverage of the Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League PCL Division Championship. Bellepede and Devine took the opening draw. Matt Bellepede up the right wing boards after getting the puck back. Finds Pacidi. His shot glances off Marcelino's pads. Connect takes a high shoulder from Kinsler. Pacidi again tries to snipe from the top of the left circle. Left-handed larceny from Marcelino yet again. Here's the second of those shots. The hit from Kinsler, forcing the turnover. Pacidi tried to pick the top corner, but ultimately to no avail, as David Marcelino had the last word. Bellepede gets past Catallo off the draw near circle, playing the puck to the far corner, but it was taken away by Michel. He got tied up by the reaching stick of Bellepede. Pacidi down with the puck in the neutral zone. Bellepede slams on the brakes. Kinsler blew a tire and fell inside the judge line, so this comes back offside with only 37 seconds gone in the second period of a 2-1 hockey game. Salesianum looking to extend their advantage over Father Judge. Ryan Farrell laying down the law on the line change. Brian LeBlanc saying, Ryan, you didn't have your hand up. Or at least Brian didn't see it. The drama dissipates. Moser won the draw just above his own line for Judge, but in comes Salesianum on the counter-attack immediately. Kinsler caroms the puck low to Labuono. He overskated it. Roland could not clear. Morady from the right point. Puck bounced at the top of the crease. Now on the stick of Labuono in the far corner. Moser swats it away from him, but at the near half wall, Schofield protects. Just over a minute has gone by in the second period from the Haverford Skatium. It's a 2-1 hockey game. Salesianum looking for their second PCL Division Championship in 3 years. Kinsler denied by a Michel Pokechek on the doorstep. Schofield could not hold the point. This leaves a 2-on-1. Casper, Moser, shot. Manzi with the save. Moser gets his own rebound, trying to jam the puck past Michael Manzi. The net is dislodged, and we've got a little bit of post whistle. Not going to say bedlam, it's not quite there, but some polite disagreements after things got a little bit testy down front. And our first penalties of the game come 1 minute and 35 seconds into the second period. Coincidental roughing minors on Moser and Schofield. So per USA Hockey rules with the coincidental minors, play continues 5-on-5. Smarin with a neutral zone steal, nearly so. DeMasters re-recovers. Bramble risks the puck from center behind the Crusaders' goal. Mallon's backhand not enough to clear. Tuschinski, the recipient of a centering pass, was denied by Miller in the low slot. Smarin dumps the puck into the far corner of the Salesianum zone after recovering in the neutral zone. Johnny Pacidi is stripped of it by McDevitt. He's pinched to the far side by Pacidi, thwarting the wraparound attempt. Here comes Petey. Joey Pietropaulo sees his shot from the top of the right circle, stick checked offline by the reaching glove of Colin Walsh. That goes into the netting and out of play. With 13:56 to go in the second period, Salesianum up 2-1 over the Father Judge Crusaders in a high-octane PCL championship game. Graham looks for a lane, but Amlung blocked his shot in the mid-slot. Betterly protects. Bell to Graham, centering pass, fanned on in the mid-slot. Pacitti protects. Bell again. Gives this away to Amlung. Amlung can't skate through a brick wall of white sweaters. Liam Bell to Graham. He tries to go top shelf, but fails to do so from point-blank range. Graham again. After an injury-riddled season, sees his chances for another attack held up as the net was dislodged behind David Marcelino with 13:20 to go in period number 2. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important. And Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. The Roland shot from the near half wall was turned away by Manzi. And our first power play of the game will come with 4 minutes gone in the second period as Ryan Farrell signals interference. The guilty party, Carlos Roland. And that will send Salesianum to their first Primo power play of the night. You too can score on the Primo power play. Visit your local neighborhood Primo Hoagies on Baltimore Pike in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, or order your next party tray online at primohoagies.com. It's not just a hoagie, it's a Primo. Roland 2 for interference at 4 minutes even in the second period. 10 seconds of that mandated reprieve are now in our collective rearview mirrors. LeBuono overpowered on the draw. Bellapede, Albert, Kinsler, and Morady complete the 5 on this power play with usual quarterback Eamon Schofield. Now back to his bench, along with Matthew Moser for Father Judge. Another vigorous clear. Manzi out of the cage. Leaves the puck to Bellapede. He couldn't stretch it ahead to Albert. Kinsler protects, enters up the right wing boards. Cross ice feed to alternate captain Chris Albert. He was challenged by Walsh. Looking for a path net front. LeBuono. Ultimately not the target of a Christian Kinsler centering pass. That looked like the initial plan. But the best laid plans of mice and Salesians here foiled by the Crusaders. Whitfield, no. 2-on-0 for Judge. But George Whitfield III couldn't get past Manzi on the shorthanded situation. Puck is tied up in the near corner. Nick LeBuono digs it free finally from Walsh, one of 3 Salesianum players there. LeBuono up the middle to Tuschinski. He puts on the brakes in the far corner. Looks for the wraparound option. Sets up LeBuono. Shot from the top of the left circle. Sticked into the corner by Marcelino again. He's been solid ever since giving up 2 late in the first period. He's found his groove, and here play comes to a crashing halt with 11:04 to go in the second period as that far net once again comes off its moorings. Marcelino's net is reset. 4 seconds to go on the Salesianum man advantage. Moser won the draw over Massey. The Crusaders cleared, and now they are full strength. Amlung to Moser. Schofield keeps him wide. Centering pass. Casper denied on the welcome mat by Michael Manzi. Solid chance at the equalizer. Plenty of time and space net front. Manzi crosses post to post as we'll get another look after this Salesianum icing. Stretch pass, centering feed. Michael Manzi moving near side. To make yet another textbook save. He hasn't had to be particularly flashy tonight. He's made the saves he's had to. Here he answers the call on a loose rebound, freezing the puck under his outstretched leg to deny Michel. Moser and Bellepede in for the following draw. Matthew Moser, the senior, backhands the puck toward the net. Catallo picks it up below the cage. His stick lifted by Charlie Bramble as we work our way to the 7-minute mark of the second period. Salesianum with a 2-1 lead over Father Judge. Bramble clears. Michel volleys. Moser leaves it to Nate Bellepede. Back to Moser it comes. Catallo hustles to get back on side, enabling Moser to re-enter. Headman pass to Casper resulted in a backhand shot which went well wide. Casper was driven outside his intended lane after Salesianum had time to regroup on effectively a delayed offside situation. Roland takes aim from the right half wall. Kinsler blocks the shot, backhands the puck up ice. Bellepede with time. His shot into the pads of Marcelino, directed to the far wall as we work our way to halfway in the second period of this 2-1 hockey game. Advantage Salesianum over Father Judge. Pacity had Whitfield tied up at the far wall. Whitfield again pleading his case to Brian Danish. All Brian can do is chuckle. And Ryan Farrell, who had a good line of sight on the play, had nothing there. Mallon takes a late hit from Toshinsky, and Josh Baer's going to ring Stosh Toshinsky up for roughing with 8:35 to go in the second period, rightfully so, as that hit came in mighty late. And Salesianum's going to go to their first Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill of the evening. Schedule your first cleaning today by visiting DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Bell, Pietro Paolo, Merady, and Eamon Schofield, the latter of whom launched the puck up the far boards, are the quartet of Salesianum penalty killers. Schofield again, checked off the puck behind his own cage by Catallo. Schofield gets it back and rifles it clear again. Roughing the official call on Toshinsky as confirmed by the off-ice officials. Moser, meanwhile, takes his time behind his own goal, quarterbacking this Father Judge power play. He's on with Casper. Catallo posting up net front, the recipient of a centering pass. Mallon and Roland hold down the back end of this attack. Morady ragdolled about in the near corner. Casper maintains the puck. Moser, his stick is lifted by Schofield. They got tied up behind the cage. Eamon Schofield tries to clear a third time. Puck comes back to him. Catallo plays the body in the far corner. Puck is trapped at the kick plate. Liam Bell gains some space now. Stick handles free. Pietro Paolo pushes this clear beyond center, where Mallon recovers for the Judge Crusaders with 37 seconds to go on this Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Roland puts on the brakes, tries to draw Bell off his intended timing. Amlung barely held the left point as Colin Donegan washes play onside. Chris Albert gains a loose puck and clears after a faulty pass. Farrell had nearly scored, but Marcelino fell on the puck in the blue paint in just the nick of time after this giveaway. The puck skittered to a halt in the crease, as confirmed on the tape. And in just the nick of time, Marcelino quite literally sat down on it to bring play to a halt. Tuschinski is back on. He joins the attack directly, recovers the puck in his own zone. DeMasters feeds to Nate Bellapede, accelerating up the far boards through the neutral zone. He gained the Judge line before being tied up by Connect at the far dashers. Tuschinski stays with the play. Shot was blocked. He gets the puck back. This work to Nate Bellapede. Long shot. Sticked aside by Marcelino. Race onto the rebound in the near corner. Bramble taking aim after Tuschinski protected the puck for the Sal's. We're inside the final 6 minutes of the second period. Another dislodged net behind David Marcelino, and another pause in play with 5:49 remaining in second period action. There's a new gold standard for digital media solutions for small businesses. 412 Communications offers web and graphic design, social media consultation, public relations, writing and editing services, multimedia solutions like the broadcast you are watching right now worldwide, and more. Visit 412communications.com to learn how they can help your brand build bridges with the people you serve. Devine barely onside for the Myers entry. Devine's centering pass took a hop off a Salesianum skate. Pacitti clears. Myers turns this back in. It won't be a shot on goal, despite the easy catch from Michael Manzi. And he holds for the stoppage in play with 5.5 minutes to go in second period action. Devine shot right off the draw, wide of the near post, covered once again by Manzi. Bellapede and Devine square off. Michel, bothered by Betterly in the far corner, gets some help. Walking in Sherwin with a shot from an awkward angle, couldn't get past. And Grayson Betterly is going to be issued a 2-minute reprieve with 5:08 to go in the second period. Back to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill goes Salesianum, as Betterly is assessed a minor for cross-checking. This at 11:52 in the second period. Schedule your first cleaning today by visiting DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Casper tries to feed the puck to Catallo in the near corner, but Schofield ties it up at the corner glass near side. Pietro Paolo can't clear. Amlung takes aim. Catallo's rebound chance found the wrong side of the net. Connect from the left point. Slapper intercepted and cleared by Eamon Schofield, who has been an absolute force on the penalty kill and on the defensive all-round for Salesianum tonight. 4.5 minutes to go in the second period. 75 seconds to go on the Betterly penalty. Sal's with a 2-1 lead over Father Judge. In comes Moser. Casper works the left boards to Moser in the corner. Amlung asking for the pass. Albert with a poke check disrupts the momentum in the far corner. It comes around the horn now to Amlung. He shoots through traffic. Manzi somehow saw that come through, and he makes the glove save. Here it comes again. Connect across to Amlung. D-to-D pass. Plenty of commotion in front of Manzi. Looked like he was screened on that shot. But it's the little things that separate good from great. And Michael Manzi has certainly been great for Salesianum, not just tonight, but all season, amassing a 13-0-0 record to this point. That being said, Bobby Catallo, off the rebound, has tied this game for Father Judge on a power play goal. Catallo had 2 assists yesterday. Not yesterday, Monday, I should say. Here he finishes what Matt Moser began. And we are all knotted up. 2 aside. A power play goal, too, for the Father Judge Crusaders. Bringing them back to level pegging. Final 200 seconds of the second period. Whitfield rolls the puck below the goal. Smarin out hustled Bellepede to get there. Centering pass never made it to Howe, posting up in the low slot. Nate Bellepede double teams, stick handles, tries to roll the puck beyond Whitfield's reach. Centering pass, nobody home. Fontaine throws it back through the slot across the Royal Road, where it's left again for Miller by Whitfield. 2:43 to go in the second period of a 2-2 hockey game. Kinsler with the interception. Pinched to the wall by Miller on his way through the neutral zone and off the puck. Kinsler gets it back from LeBuono. Drop pass, Bellepede's shot. Didn't make it through. Marcelino had the final say there. Pacitti from distance wobbles a shot in. LeBuono controls the puck in low. It's taken from him by McDevitt. Cross ice pass finds Howell. He's stood up at the top of the far circle by Gianni Pacitti, who caroms the puck hard behind his own goal to LeBuono, trying to catch Judge in the midst of a change. Final 2 minutes in the second period. We'll see Salesianum have to play shorthanded as Kinsler gets rung up for a cross check. So back to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill goes Salesianum, with their captain relegated to the sidelines. Hopefully for Salesianum, the remainder of the second period. But Bobby Catallo had other ideas altogether. He camps out net front and gives Father Judge their first lead of the night. So now a 3-2 game, with Catallo accounting for both the game tying and the go-ahead goals. And to add insult to injury, both on the power play. Casper and Moser with the assists. On Father Judge's third unanswered goal. In this second period as well, the intermission can't come soon enough for Salesianum, who are in desperate need of a hard reset. A minute to go in the second period. Father Judge up 3-2 over Salesianum. The centering pass from Pietro Paolo was intercepted but not cleared. Morady holds the right point. The puck comes back high from Bell, nobody home to protect center. Schofield throws this into the neutral zone again, but it is cleared over the glass, nearly into the press box and out of play with 31 seconds to go in second period action. We'll see a neutral zone restart. As the Crusader student section continues to rain their jeers and cheers and ribbings on Michael Manzi, who certainly would like to have the last 6 minutes of this period back. Bellepede in the low gauntlet, stripped of the puck by Michel. Nate Bellepede maintains to LeBuono. Final 3 seconds. Shot in, covered by Marcelino with a second to go in the second period. And Kinsler and Devine got tied up in the low slot. Kinsler had to be taken away from the pack of players by Bellepede. And we'll see what Ryan Farrell has to say. After the altercation. Nothing of it. Play started again in the neutral zone, and the second period has come to its conclusion. "34 minutes are gone from the Haverford Skatium, and Father Judge has come back from a 2-0 deficit to head to the dressing room on top 3-2 here on the Delaware Hockey.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes are places where sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Watching the game or tailgating with friends? Score big and serve in style with Primo Hoagie's party trays and sampler platters. There is no bigger crowd pleaser than Primo Hoagie's, made only with the highest quality Thuman's meats and cheese, sliced fresh to order and served on Primo's award-winning seeded rolls. You get the best tasting hoagies in the area and save yourself the prep time. Stop into your local neighborhood Primo Hoagie's on Baltimore Pike in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, or order your tray online at primohoagies.com. It's not just a hoagie, it's a Primo.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm Borg. Welcome back into the Delaware Hockey Network, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. 34 minutes in the books here at the Haverford Skatium. Brought to you, as mentioned, by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. If you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's where the Law Office of Long and Greenberg comes in. They'll guide you through every step of the process, from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. Call them for a free consultation at 302-466-LONG. Third period is underway right now. If you're just joining us, the Father Judge Crusaders moving from right to left in their away blue kits. Salesianum moving left to right from our vantage point in their home whites. James Witherite joining you on the call here on the Delaware Hockey Network with our assistant producer, Broadway Joe Sindoni. On videography duty, the Colin Myers shot from the near half wall. Skips into Manzi's glove, and he holds for a pause and play with 29 seconds elapsed in third period action. Moser and Albert will contest the face-off to Manzi's right. Moser leaves a shot for Casper, but it was well off its intended line from the top of the left circle. It came back to Roland through neutral territory. DeMasters steamrolls back through just over the judge line before Roland came up with the puck inside his stripe. He's guilty of an icing. 50 seconds into the third period, and that puts the turkey on the table for Salesianum to try to level the pegging once again. A near capacity crowd at the Haverford Skatium, with hundreds more joining us around the world on the Delaware Hockey Network. And we're right chuffed to have all of you along for the ride. Catallo surrounded by white sweaters, got some help from Moser, but here comes Tuschinski racing up the right wing boards. He stands up Casper, but can't pave his way to the top of the crease for a better shot lane. Michel caroms the puck clear. Betterly protects the point. He couldn't find DeMasters in low. Lebuono recovers after Catallo pushes play back to center. Puck is lofted over the glass into the Salesianum penalty box, and that gives us a pause in the action, a minute and a half into third period competition. Tailgating at Fred Rust Arena or watching the game at home on the Delaware Hockey Network with friends and family. Whatever the case might be, score big and serve in style with Primo Hoagie's party trays and sampler platters. There is no crowd pleaser like Primo Hoagie's, made only with the finest quality Thuman's meats and cheese, sliced fresh to order and served on Primo's award-winning seeded rolls. The Bellapede shot was sticked away by Marcelino. Stop into your local neighborhood Primo Hoagie's on Baltimore Pike in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, or order your next party tray online at primohoagies.com. It's not just a hoagie, it's a Primo. Kinsler from below his own goal finds Nate Bellapede on the breakout. He and Lebuono had up a 2-on-2, but Nate Bellapede lost the puck in the skates of Devin Mallon. Fontaine backhands the puck to Walsh, thrown out of the zone, kicked back in by Bramble, but touched by Braden Graham for an offside. Bramble was above the dots when he played the puck back in to the judge zone, so the ensuing faceoff will be spotted by linesman Colin Donegan at the center spot. Bell tries to bulldoze past Smarin off the faceoff, but ultimately to no avail. Liam Bell recovers. Good edge work from him to gain a path up the left wall and back into judge territory. Too much loft on the puck in close, and his shot goes high into the corner. Morady from the near side. Headman Graham off Marcelino's pads, racing in for the rebound where Bell and Pietro Paolo neither could get stick on puck. Here's Schofield from distance off Marcelino's right leg, and this is cleared by Whitfield off the glass. Looked like it was headed into the penalty box, but it stays on the ice side. Schofield at his own blue line finds space up the middle into a 1-on-3. He's got some help now from Pietro Paolo. Schofield takes the shot for himself at the top of the circle, but Marcelino, with another glove save, hangs on for a break in the action with 13:38 to go in regulation, and his father Judge Crusaders clinging to a tenuous 3-2 lead. Face-off coming to David Marcelino's right. DeMasters overpowered by Matthew Devine on the dot. Pacity couldn't regain Salesianum momentum from his stripe. Devine slams the puck in behind the cage again, where Pacity converges with Sherwin. Puck thrown in close, subsequently cleared. This will be an icing with 13:12 to go in regulation. Father Judge up 3-2. The temperature down a few degrees after that barrage of attacks on Marcelino just a few moments ago. Josh Baer took a tumble in the far corner over the stick of Pacity. Here the Roland shot from the right point ends up in Manzi's glove for a pause in play. 13 minutes exactly to go in regulation in this 3-2 PCL Division Championship game. Fourth meeting of the year between the Father Judge Crusaders, who just Monday night spoiled the Cardinal O'Hara Lions streak of 6 consecutive PCL championship game appearances. The Crusaders looking to play the spoiler role again here. as Salesianum coasted through regular season play in the Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League undefeated. Kinsler kept play on side but gave the puck away to Roland. Nate Bellapede protects his line. Moser, the lone pursuer in blue. Nate Bellapede found Kinsler. He had skate contact with the line for the onside entry. Bellapede couldn't run the gauntlet off the cross slot feed. Moser races down the puck opposite way, one-on-one. Moser steered wide, got a shot away, but it was high and wide. Casper the other direction. A Nate Bellapede stick check slows him up. Catallo looking for a hat trick. Bulldozes to the net, but Bramble tied him up amply in the low slot. Casper takes a body from Bramble. Catallo joins the battle for the puck in the far corner. It is knocked loose. Nate Bellapede recovers for Salesianum. He tried to stretch it ahead to Christian Kinsler, but overshot his man on the breakout, and this will come back an icing with 11:40 to go in regulation. Father Judge with an attacking zone draw coming up, and a 3-2 lead to try to protect. Uncomfortable territory for Salesianum. Trying to play catch-up after giving up 3 unanswered goals in the second period, all in a span of just under 4 minutes. The backhand shot from Michael McDevitt was saved by Manzi. And the net behind him dislodged as well. 11:12 remaining. Coming up next at the Haverford Skatium, our good friends, the Kennett Blue Demons, will take on the Sun Valley Vanguards. In the ICSHL Division II title matchup. Kennett, once under the purvey of the Delaware Hockey Network, has broken out on their own with quite a setup, quite a broadcast, which we've been fortunate enough to watch grow and develop through the course of the season, and if we say so ourselves, they do a heck of a job. So that'll be up next. You'll want to head to search Kennett Ice Hockey on YouTube, and you'll be able to find the second half of tonight's Skatium twin bill. Chris Albert could not get past Marcelino. Tashinsky with a backhand. He was canceled out by Smarin in low. Albert again to Betterly across the line, but play is whistled dead. Another dislodged net behind David Marcelino. Another pause with 10 minutes and 6 seconds to go in the third period. One of the downsides to the USA Hockey rulebook is that any dislodged net for any reason is cause for a stoppage in play, even with an imminent scoring chance. Not saying there was one there. You'd be hard-pressed to argue that point. Long and Greenberg, on the other hand, probably could. Crashing the net was Sherwin the other way on the fast break to no avail. Michel works the puck back across the center line. Betterly broke his stick, trying to feed it back up ice. Pacitti finds Albert up the far boards. 9.5 minutes to go in third period play. Devine plays the body on Albert. Bear had to get out of the way. LeBuono double team. Devine with a heavy shoulder check on him. Michel had LeBuono tied up. That's going to go uncalled. Kinsler resets from the left point. Bramble holds, dodges a check, getting the puck in deep to Lebuono. Centering pass sails through heavy traffic. Nate Bellepede holds at the left point. Bellepede takes aim. Easy blocker save by Marcelino. Nate Bellepede bobbled the puck at the point this time. Delayed offside, signaled by Brian Danish. The Sal's tag up, and Zachary Michel clears for Father Judge, who are trying to put the knee down for another half period and protect a 3-2 advantage. Bramble backhands the puck up the near wall to Kinsler at center, kicked by Lebuono from over the logo into the far corner of the Judge zone, where Devin Mallon handily won the foot race to a loose puck but could not clear. Moser off the corner boards, found Catallo, stretched past to nobody. Schofield got there in plenty of time at his own line to out-hustle Moser for the puck. Here's Catallo again, drop pass to Moser, broken up by Nick Lebuono. Cross-ice feed to Graham. Graham dekes past Mallon, chipping the puck off the backboards and chasing it down. Good read of the angle by Braden Graham, and the setup to Joey Pietropaulo resulted in a long shot 55 feet away, wide of the near post. Catallo gloves this down at his own blue line, tries to walk through traffic, dodges a hip check from Eamon Schofield right at center, dumps the puck in instead, and Salesianum comes back the other way. Here's Braden Graham looking to tie the score. He splits the wickets, walks in, shot Marcelino, squares up for the save with 7 minutes regulation of a 3-2 hockey game. Father Judge doing well to protect their lead so far, and David Marcelino is a big reason why. He has been stellar since the beginning of the second period. Albert won the draw. Here's Morady walking in with a shot sticked up in the air by Marcelino. Brought down by Lebuono, held in by Kinsler at the left point. Back to Christian Kinsler it comes. 7:10 to go in regulation. Good puck movement. Morady again tries to go top corner this time. Marcelino with another solid save. Again, we don't have detailed shot statistics tonight, as they are not posted. On the scoreboard here at the Skatium, what we can tell you as Michael Fontaine was ruled off about a minute ago, giving Salesianum a primo power play. But amid all the commotion, we didn't get a clean look at the signal. Only 25 seconds left for Salesianum to try to score on the primo power play. And level this game at 3 aside. 5:40 to go. Miller takes a DeMasters hit in the near corner, pursuing the puck. Miller lays a hip on DeMasters. Puck is loose. Moser can't clear the other 12. Liam Bell feeds it to Schofield high in the zone. Shot deflected offline. That batted net front by a crossbar high stick held by Liam Bell. This is cleared right on line for Manzi to have to play it. It was off the stick of Devin Mallon from just to the right of his own goal. So a successful penalty kill from Father Judge takes us to the final 5 minutes of the game, and an icing with 4:46 to go will give Salesianum an attacking zone faceoff. And a prime chance for the equalizer as Brian LeBlanc has shortened his bench considerably. City gives way to Myers. Connect winds up from the left point, throwing the puck off the backboards. 4:10 remaining. Betterly, time and space. Could not clear. Sherwin protected. The headman to Myers taken away by Pacity, and this is rifled clear by Lebuono. Thrown in from distance, covered up by Marcelino. Shots even, 36 aside to this point in the hockey game. Looking at what's ahead on the Delaware Hockey Network, we close our 2022-23 coverage with the Eastern States Collegiate Hockey League Tournament in Pittston, Pennsylvania, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It'll all be here on the Delaware Hockey Network on the 412 Communications YouTube channel. Here's Albert. Shot saved by Marcelino. He's not been flashy, but he's done everything he's needed to keep Father Judge in contention early, and now to keep them on top 3-2. As Salesianum takes their timeout. There's a new gold standard for digital media solutions for small businesses. 412 Communications offers web and graphic design, social media consultation, public relations, writing and editing services, multimedia solutions, and more. Visit 412communications.com to learn how they can help your brand build bridges with the people that you serve. Of course, it's all presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. If you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate it all. The Law Office of Long and Greenberg will guide you through every step of the process, from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. Call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-LONG to schedule a free consultation. That's 302-466-LONG, presenting partners of the Delaware Hockey Network. 3 minutes, 4 seconds to go. Father Judge 3, Salesianum 2. Bellapede won the faceoff at the near dot. Murady's shot was blocked and subsequently iced with 2:55 remaining. And a hit well off the play by Walsh. We're going to watch this again. He got his stick up high on the Salesianum player as their momentum collectively carried them to the far corner. So despite Salesianum's objections, play continues 5-on-5, and another icing sets up another attacking zone draw for the Sals. Whatever the result might be, we'll take you inside the glass at the conclusion of this game for the ICSHL PCL Division Awards presentation. Moser and DeMasters to take this draw, won by Leighton DeMasters. This shot from Chris Albert rolls into the crease, covered by Marcelino for save number 39. You just saw save 39. We rejoin the action with the puck tied up in the far corner of the judge zone. Schofield holds the point. This puck bounces over the glass and out of play. 2:24 to go in regulation. Father Judge putting together one heck of a goal line stand here on Salesianum to try to hand them their first ICSHL defeat of the season and in the divisional championship game to boot. Manzi's still in his office. Moretti's shot was blocked by Mallon. Schofield held center point. Marcelino with save number 40. Colin Donegan whistles Salesianum offside with 1:53 to go. The Delaware Hockey Network would not happen without the hard work of many people behind the scenes. Assistant producer and lead videographer Broadway Joe Sindoni, Mark McClure, Ray Catolo, Leighton Worthy, Rod Allums, Molly Jo Rosen, our production assistant Josie Billett. Here's Colin Myers on a breakaway. Manzi denies him with 1.5 to go. LeBuono lost his stick in the play, away from the shot, away from the whistle too, it appeared, as he and Devine exchanged a few words. Face-off will take place above the Salesianum blue line. 87 seconds to go. Father Judge trying to author an upset. Salesianum in real peril now of losing their undefeated status. McDevitt slowed up Kinsler at the line. Shot went into the rafters with 62 seconds to go. We'd be remiss, too, if we didn't offer a tip of the cap to Tim Dominic, Bob Adams, Evelyn Hill, Sydney Butler, and everybody who had a hand in the production all season long, Alex McChrystal. Now the extra attacker is on for Salesianum. Desperation time for the boys in white. And an icing with 37 seconds on the long shot out of Crusaderland. We'll let the Sals try to set up a set play off the draw. Bellepede, Lebuono, Tashinsky, Albert, Kinsler, and Bell. 5.5 forwards and a goal! We are all tied up! Nick Lebuono on the doorstep. Didn't look like it was Lebuono on the goal, but he led the handshake cue. And we're going to look at that one again, friends. This at 16:27 in the third period. It was Liam Bell with the game-tying goal. This is offside. Kinsler stick-handled over the line, trying to gain some space. 14 seconds remaining in regulation. Cardinal O'Hara took Father Judge to overtime on Monday. The shot from Connect was wide. Moser can't get a last-second shot away, and regulation has come to its conclusion. 51 minutes in the books. .38 through a 3-3 regulation tie. It looked from here as though it was Liam Bell off the replay, but the official word on that last Salesianum goal. Nick Lebuono from Matt Bellepede, that with the extra attacker on at 16:27. In the third. We're going to need extra hockey. To determine a divisional champion. Teams do change ends here in playoff overtime. A look at the rules, 17-minute periods. We continue 5-on-5. Next goal takes it all. Nate Bellepede swats the puck up the far boards to Chris Albert. A connect backhand slows him up. Fontaine recovers. The other 20, Charlie Bramble, couldn't stick handle through traffic. Now he's got space. He comes into the dot, throws a shot behind the cage. It bounces to Chris Albert, holding the right point. To DeMasters. To Nate Bellepede. From distance, blockered by Marcelino to the corner. Puck is loose in front, thrown into traffic by Tuschinski. That was blocked. Bramble's backhand works the puck to Albert in the corner. Connect keeps the pressure on him. Fontaine played the body on DeMasters. DeMasters, 52 seconds into this first overtime, and will play as many as we need. DeMasters' shot was blocked in front by Fontaine. A Tuschinski poke check protects the point. Connect takes the puck away and clears for an icing. Moser and Kinsler, the top centers, take the draw, which sees play restart. We are 80 seconds into bonus hockey from the Skatium. Judge won an overtime thriller on Monday, defeating Cardinal O'Hara 5-4 to get here. Casper slowed up at the Salesianum line by Morady, but he perseveres, drives in behind the cage, takes a shoulder check from Logan Morady behind the net. Catallo couldn't set up Casper. Shooting from high in the zone was Mallon. It was blocked wide and cleared now by Schofield beyond the reach of Roland. Right on line, Marcelino forced to play the puck. He freezes it for a stoppage in play with 14:51 to go in overtime. A 3-3 hockey game from the Skatium. A flair for the dramatic, to say the least, about these Father Judge Crusaders. They have taken it absolutely to Salesianum tonight. And David Marcelino has come up the better on 41 of 44 Salesianum shots. His counterpart, Michael Manzi, has saved 35 of 38 to this point. Both goalies doing everything within their power. Puck is tied up at the near half wall. Brought out by Sherwin to Myers. The reaching stick of Nate Bellepede got him slowed up at the near half boards of the Salesianum zone. Albert. Cross ice feed to Tuschinski. Drop pass to Nate Bellepede. A long shot into Marcelino's glove, and he holds for another break in the action. 14-12 remaining in this overtime frame. 3-3. This tied score between arch rivals on the ice and brothers off the ice. Class gentlemen on both sides of the red line as Salesianum and Father Judge outside of the bounds of competition united under the banner of the Oblates of St. Francis de Sales. Net front scrum trying to put the puck past was Smarin, but he was surrounded by white sweaters, and the net behind Manzi was dislodged with 13 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Play halted. And the Father Judge Crusaders voiced their approval on the matter. All we can think in those moments is poor Tim. If you know, you know. Kinsler up the left wing boards. Pinched to the corner by Amlung. Separated from the puck. Lebuono, the forechecking heat, but Gavin Amlung emerges back out of his own zone. His stick lifted by Lebuono. Schofield recovers at center, bulldozes past. He's got a lane, he's got a shot, but Marcelino's got a blocker save to keep his Father Judge Crusaders alive. We're 4 minutes into overtime. Schofield pursuing. Catallo tied the puck up in the corner but could not clear. Lebuono just held. Puck was on the line when he got the shot away. Amlung blocked it down. Kinsler recovered. Back it goes to Morady. Couldn't time the shot in the high slot. He caught the top of the puck, got poor contact on it, and that opens the door for Kevin Connect to come barreling back the other direction. He throws the puck through the slot. Morady, with time and space galore, sets up Bellepede on the breakout, but the headman pass to Kinsler just above the line didn't connect. Kevin Connect the other way. That was not planned at all, friends. Took aim from distance, and Michael Manzi comes up with save number 37 on 40 shots to this point. 12 and a half minutes to go in overtime. If, as the story goes, this score is not settled in the next 12 and a half minutes, the teams will again adjourn to their dressing rooms for a 12 or 15 minute intermission, and will come back on a fresh sheet of ice. Stosh Tashinsky had quite possibly the best chance of the extra period to this point off the Leighton DeMasters feed. He deked past the defender but lost control of the puck working into the low slot, and that enabled Marcelino to have the upper hand. We are now 5 minutes into overtime, no goal here. Centering pass, close-up shot was deflected high. DeMasters again. Albert flips the puck below the cage. DeMasters ran into Fontaine and was separated from the vulcanized rubber. Walsh the other way. Kept high by Bramble, sees his shot wide. Liam Bell together with Pietro Paolo. No, this is called offside by Colin Donegan with 11:25 to go in overtime. And Donegan feels his share of the Salesianum wrath. 3-3. As even a hockey game as you could ask for. Salesianum owned the first period. Father Judge owned the second, namely Bobby Catallo with a pair of goals. And it was Nick Lebuono who evened the score with 33 seconds to go in regulation and forced this overtime, of which we're nearly 6 minutes in. Pietro Paolo and Graham, this entry's good. Pietro Paolo's shot was wide. Graham, surrounded by Father Judge players, couldn't maintain Salesianum's momentum. Amlung failed to connect with Myers on the cross ice feed, and Sherwin lost contact with the Salesianum blue line before Amlung's entry. So the offside stoppage goes the other way now with 10:52 remaining in regulation, or not in regulation, in the first overtime. Regulation didn't do a darn thing. Just took a couple years off everybody's life expectancy, that's all. Catallo caroms the puck behind the Salesianum goal. It comes out to Casper after Moser couldn't reel it in. Moser now lines up a shot wide of the near post. that from 35 feet. Here comes Nick Labuono the other way, trying to lead an on-man rush, but he's got to get the Jets kicked in. Labuono tries to find Bramble at the point. Moser disrupted that pass, driving play back as far as the Sally's blue line. Nate Bellapede to Kinsler, to Labuono. He scores, and Salesianum has won the Philadelphia Catholic League Championship 4-3. The game-tying goal and the game-winning goal as well. Labuono through traffic off the Christian Kinsler setup, and 6:52 into overtime. Salesianum snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. To claim top honors. In the Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League, Philadelphia Catholic League. We're going to take you to the 3 stars of the game. And then we'll head inside the glass for the awards presentation. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky, 3 stars. Nick Labuono, top star with 2 goals. Bobby Catallo, 2 goals for Father Judge. He's the 2nd star. Matt Bellapede with a goal and an assist, the 3rd star of the game. Sit tight. We're going to head inside the glass. For the awards presentation.
For both of these fine teams on a well-played hockey game, and more importantly, a much celebrated brotherhood between these 2 teams, both on and off the ice. We'd like to start by acknowledging the runners-up, the Crusaders of Father Judge. Joining us tonight on behalf of the Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League is Bob Adams. Crusaders, when I call your names, please come forward to accept your runner-up awards. Carlos Rowland. Gavin Amlon. Matthew Loser. George Whitfield. Jason Snerick. Michael Fontaine. Colin Walsh. Aiden Giles. Matt Devine. Kevin Mallon. Zachary Michel. Sean Miller. The backstop of this terrific Crusaders team, David Marcelino. Colin Myers. Michael McDevitt. Colin Howell. Second star of the game, Bobby Catallo. Anthony Casper. Owen Sherwin. And Kevin Knecht. Coaches Michael Gibson, Jim Morrison, and Steve Meade. A battle well fought by the Father Judge Crusaders. Only one champion can be crowned, however. And after an undefeated regular season, these Crusaders took it to them in a big way. Thanks to Nick Lapuoto's game-winning goal, 6:52 in overtime, Salesianum are your undefeated Inter-County Scholastic Hockey League PCL Division champions. Family, when I call your names, please come forward to accept your individual trophies. Michael Manzi. Gavin Meads. First star of the game, Nick Lapuoto. Braden Graham. Chris Albert. Joey Pietrapalo. Liam Bell. Captain Christian Kinsler. Nate Mellopy. Stan the Man, Stosh Krashinsky. Third star of the game, Matt Mellopy. Charlie Bramble. Grayson Betterly. Michael Massey. The Marsman, Logan Ray. Leighton the Masters. Tyson Kozik. Eamon Schofield. Johnny Passeri. Jack Farrell. Jack Igo. Alex Stokowski. Justin Celentino. And Alex McChrystal. So it ends how it begins. Christian, don't break it. Congratulations. Congratulations to Salesianum on the 2023 ICSHL Philadelphia Catholic League Division Championship, and a well-deserved tip of the cap to Father Judge's Crusaders on a hard-fought game and a terrific season of their own. Coming up next at the Haverford Stadium, Cannon and Sun Valley will square off in the ICSHL Division II Championship game.
So Salesianum caps an undefeated ICSHL season with a 4-3 overtime win over Father Judge to claim their second PCL title in 3 years. That'll do it for us here on the Delaware Hockey Network, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. The final score once again, Salesianum 4, Father Judge 3. For Broadway Joe Sindoni, this is James Witherite thanking you, all of you, wherever you are worldwide, for joining us tonight and for following along all season here on the Delaware Hockey Network. Good night from the Haverford Skatium.